Hi, video journal 2, keeping calm. Um, I would like to start off by saying we never know what's going to happen in our life, what's going to abruptly just interrupt whatever we're doing. But however, we have like no control over the ANS, which is the autonomic nervous system. It's like basically um your body is reacting without conscious effort, and that happens often to me. So I'm gonna start my journal off with the first three prompts, 1, 2, and 3. I'm starting with 1. And this was like so unbelievable. So it was Wednesday, let's say November the 3rd. I was heading eastbound on Lincoln Highway, and Olympia Field police officers had this black Chevy Tahoe on a high-speed chase. And the car that was being pursued, I actually viewed him coming towards me through my rearview mirror, and I frantically start panicking because all I hear is sirens, and I'm putting two and two together. I'm like, okay, they chasing this vehicle, and he swerved around me. But it was like such a close swerve. It's like almost like he could have just rear-ended me. And at the speed he was going, it would have caused some major damage. So with that being said, my ANS kicked in, and I just basically lost control. And I can actually say that 1 and 2 played a part in this incident because I had to use breathing techniques in order for me to, reduce my heart rate. Because I'm like, at this point, it's like I was terrified. I've never, well, I've been in an accident, but it's like something minor, like a fender bender. But however, to see this come towards you, it was like, oh my gosh, so I had to take a deep breath because my heart was racing. It was like, I felt like my pressure just elevated to the point where I just felt like I was having like a mild heart attack. But anyway, practicing breathing techniques helped me through this incident, and also just pleading the blood of Jesus, because it's like we never know what can happen to us and when it can happen. Life is like so short, and we just don't know, when our time is coming, and it be over the senseless little things. And that actually takes me to prompt 3. This was a disturbing incident that happened on Friday. And I woke up to it. I woke up to several phone calls too, because I have friends who actually went to this concert in Texas. And this is the Travis Scott concert. And just to put myself briefly in their shoes, to be amongst thousands of people who are racing or stampeding and stepping over one another, this was just like, it's almost like I felt like I was being suffocated. It was really emotional to me because 2 of my friends are hospitalized badly. One is in critical condition, the other one's stable. However, it was just like senseless. Like, why would you agitate the crowd to, start a rage? And you're steady performing and people are out here gasping for air, so that was very disturbing because it wasn't worth it at the end of the day. People are going there to enjoy the music and a good time, and look what happened. You got 8 people who are dead, hundreds who are injured, and it's really emotional to me. And I think it's really senseless. And, somebody should be held accountable for, the issue that happened. So that kind of like stirred me up. My ANS once again kicked in, because once I said I got the phone call, I woke up to the news, And then I'm like, wait, hold on. My friend is there. Two of my friends are there. It's like, and I get the phone calls from their family members, because I was like sending text messages like, hey, did you hear from Sandra? Is she okay? And so, I got some feedback that I wasn't really happy with, and I just feel like it was senseless. It could have been prevented. It's not that serious, and it's still COVID-19. I'm trying to figure out why all these people are surrounded, like in this. I mean, just like sardines at this concert, and we're still in this pandemic. We're living in this pandemic, and I guess people just not taking it seriously. I'm actually saying that, and I'm really shocked that they even allow that concert to take place. It's like they didn't even care. It was just basically all about the money. So that kind of like stirred up my emotions. It made me like, my heart was palpitating because, like I said, when I got the call, I did view it, but when I got the call, just to hear the outcome and one of my closest friends, just fighting for her life, it's really sad. It's really sad. It's pathetic. I'm just really, really so over it. So yeah, that's the first part of my journal was based on prompt 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to end this video right now and resume so I can complete prompt 4 and 5. Hi, this is prompt 4 and prompt 5 of my video journal. I did 4 with my 13-year-old son, and I guess it's basically testing your comfort zone, and I think it's because we are so comfortable around one another. We stood like, I want to say approximately like 15 feet away from one another, and I took the initiative to go first. So I slowly walked towards him, and of course, nothing changed with him. He didn't flinch or anything. I mean, this is the same kid who plays the staring game with me, and he always wins because I'm going to blink. So we reversed the roles, and he walked towards me. And I must say, I don't know. I don't know if it was because it's my son, whatever, but it's just like I didn't feel anything different with it. I didn't notice any change in my body. And I don't know. I mean, he approached me. I guess, like I said, it's because we're comfortable around one another. We see each other every day. So maybe that's what it was. So I felt like maybe I should have done it with somebody that was a little bit more intimidating. And I think that's what this is all about. Like, you may fear or react to someone walking towards you because you don't know what they're capable of doing. But there was no changes with us. We did a walk, being perfectly honest. I mean, I didn't see a difference. Now with 5, I actually try to visualize. I'm like, think, cause I'm a visual person. I like pictures. I like art. I'm just a visual person. So I put up this clipping before I thought about what I could have used. But I said, what can I use? I actually went to stock image as instructed. Like, if we can't think of anything, we can use stock image. And I just put up whatever stood out and tried to alter the picture. And the picture I came up with was kind of interesting. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see the picture. So this is a picture that I found through stock image. And it's just like a lot of peas scattered. But however, to me, because I took microbiology at Prairie State, and we was always viewing different bacteria up in the microscope, it looked like a bacteria to me. And I actually could say I altered that image, to, looking like something differently. However, I was thinking about, I could have used the Christmas tree is a perfect example. So Christmas is coming up. My friend has a white Christmas tree, and she's trying to convince me to get a white Christmas tree, but I'm just so traditional with the green Christmas tree, because we all know they are artificial unless you go get a real one chopped down. However, white, I'm like, where will you find a real white tree? Unless it snows. I don't know. I've never come across one. But anyway, I was like, I was trying to visualize how it would look if I put these colors on it, and I couldn't get it. I could not, that right there, that visual was blocked. I'm just that old-fashioned traditional green Christmas tree person. So therefore, I was like, I could have used that. But anyway, this was kind of fun. It was cool. It was interesting. But that is my video journal, part 4 and 5. And until next time.